what's up? Welcome to or back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about how to become a go-go dancer and hopefully provide you guys with some useful tips and information to help you guys on your go-go dance journey. Alright, so first things first, you're going to have to know how to dance in order to become a go-go dancer. That's just a given. So if you don't already know how to go-go dance, I would go ahead and look up tutorials on YouTube. To my knowledge, there's not a lot of go-go dancing content on YouTube, which is why I even wanted to start this channel in the first place. I'm going to make a how-to go-go dance video soon, but for the meanwhile, I would go ahead and just see what you can find out there tutorial-wise, or videos of other go-go dancers, and just kind of like, you know, study the style of dance. Or you can go on Instagram and look up the hashtag go-go dancer and just kind of like research the style of dancing. So another thing is practice, practice, practice. What I used to do is I would practice in front of like a big mirror to see what I look like, or I would just record myself with my phone and then watch it and kind of see where I needed to improve. And then sometimes I would also ask my friends to give me their feedback. Alright, so once you feel pretty confident in your dancing, you're going to go ahead and want to make a dance resume, an audition video. What else? You're going to need some headshots and body shots, because these are the four main things that you're going to be asked for whenever you are applying for any type of dance gig, really. So for my resume, I usually put like past places that I've danced at. And in this case, if you have zero experience, you could put like dance classes that you've taken in the past, or like I even put high school stuff, like that I was in theater and dance class in high school, or that I took classes at a dance studio, just to show that I have a little bit of dance background and experience. In terms of the audition video, like, don't be intimidated by that. Like, you don't need a super professional video. What I did was I just propped my phone up in my living room and recorded an audition video that way, and that got me a lot of gigs. So you don't need a super professional setting or professional video to get started. Same with the headshots and body shots. What I did was I reached out to some like local photographers, and I was like, hey, would you be willing to exchange you know, your time? Would you be willing to exchange time for photo, what is it called? FTP? Trade for, oh, it's called TFP. TFP, which means trade for portfolio. So basically, the photographer gets the photos for their portfolio, and then I'm able to use the photos for, you know, whatever. In this case, it would be for my dance headshots and dance body shots. If you're on a budget, I would ask your friend to take some pictures of you on your phone, or maybe reach out to some local photographers and see if they would be willing to exchange services for free. Alright, congratulations. Now you have your resume, your photos, your dance video, looking like a professional. You're ready to start applying to some jobs. Woo! Okay, so there's a couple different things that I'm going to get into. First thing, network. Networking is so important, and has opened a lot of doors and opportunities for me in the dance world. There is a way to go about networking that I feel is professional. Like, obviously, if you go up to a nightclub that you're interested in dancing in and you want to network with the manager or the other girls that dance there, do not interrupt them while they are working, because they're probably really busy and they don't want to, like, you know, talk about work, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had people come up to me in the middle of a dance set, and like, I appreciate how excited you are about dancing, but interrupting me while I'm performing, first off, is like, it's incredibly rude to me. And then to like sit there and ask me like how to apply, and you know, there's just like different ways to go about that. For example, if someone wanted to like come up to my job and they were really interested in applying and they saw me and they came up to me and just tapped on me and like, hey, I'm so and so, I just wanted to introduce myself, I really want to become a go-go dancer, like here's my info and I will contact you later, or can I get your contact info to talk about it later? That's a perfect way to go about it. But sitting there trying to have a conversation with me in a really loud nightclub while I'm trying to perform is not the way to go. And I'm pretty sure same goes for managers. Like, managers are really busy throughout the night working, and I doubt that they want to like sit and have a conversation with you. So yeah, just network, but in a professional way. Another form of networking you can do is through social media. Social media is so powerful right now, and it's one of my favorite tools to use. So, like I said earlier, you can look up the hashtag go-go dancer. Maybe you found some local dancers that dance somewhere that you are interested in dancing at, and I would reach out to them. But again, it's all about how you word things. Like, you want to word it very professionally in a way that doesn't come off like, let me give you an example, because I've definitely had people reach out to me before, and here's an example of someone that I would never ever consider helping out or like giving them a go-go dancing job. Hey girl, and this is usually after I post a video like, I don't know, a good night where I make a lot of tips, and they're like, oh my god, that looks like a lot of money, that looks like so much fun, can you hook it up with a job, or can you hook it up, how can I start dancing with you? No. If someone were to approach me differently, for example, if it were me and I was reaching out to someone, this is how I would go about wording it. I'd be like, hey, my name is Daniela. I am a local dancer and I'm really interested in becoming a go-go dancer. I see that you work at whatever place and I'm really interested in auditioning or applying. Can you give me more info? And then I would throw like a compliment in there too. Just be like, I really love your dance style, or I really admire you, look up to you, whatever. I feel like compliments definitely, you know, I love compliments. Who doesn't love compliments? So throw a little compliment in there, but just, word it very, very carefully, very professionally, because people are more likely to help you out that way. Also, another social media thing, there are some groups on Facebook that I have found super helpful. Just go to your Facebook, in the group section, type in go-go dancers, go-go dancer groups, and maybe you can find some local ones. I'm a part of one that is like worldwide, I believe. Anyways, in these groups is, a big group of go-go dancers, and you'll find tips in there, gig leads, support, all kinds of good things in there, hopefully helpful things. So yeah, you could even post in there, again, hey, my name is Daniela, I am from Dallas, Texas. I'm an aspiring go-go dancer. If anyone has any leads or tips, advice for me, please let me know. That would be a great way to network with some local dancers from your area, wherever you're trying to get started in. Or you could post your audition video in there too, and like ask for some constructive feedback if you are wanting to improve your dancing. There's a lot of like helpful things in there, and you can network with some other dancers in those groups. All right, so once you've done your networking and you're feeling pretty good, you can go ahead and start reaching out to nightclubs. And I usually send them an email or a DM on Instagram or other social media. And again, wording is very important. Like, basically, I use the same template for everything. I say, hey, I introduce myself. Hey, I'm Daniela. I'm a local DFW go-go dancer, interested in applying or auditioning. Could you please provide me with any information? And then I'll go ahead and attach my resume. I'll be like, So I went ahead and attached my dance resume, my audition video, and some photos. And also I'll do my social media tags. Is that what it's called? Yeah, like my Instagram and stuff, just so they can check that out because I do have a lot of dance content on there. So many different like avenues for go-go dancing. For example, you can dance at nightclubs, there's corporate gigs, there's dance teams, there's music festivals. There's so many different like types of gigs. So for nightclubs, that's how I would apply, either by, networking and making connections through people who already work there, or just reach out to the club um, through email or social media. If you're wanting to apply for corporate gigs, usually in my experience, talent agencies handle those for the most part. So I would just Google, I'm from Dallas, so I would Google talent agencies in Dallas and like start applying for a bunch of them. And usually they have a whole variety of talents. Like they don't just deal with go-go dancers. So that would be pretty cool too. You might get booked for something else as well if you have other talents. Um, Also, there are go-go dance teams, not in every city, but for the most part there is. So I would do some research on that as well. And those Facebook groups are great for that. So I would like ask in the Facebook group about dance teams in your area and try to audition. The thing with dance teams is that they should provide you with consistent gigs. They usually provide costuming and all that stuff. However, they do take a portion of your rate, and so do agencies. So keep that in mind. Dance teams and dance agencies are going to be taking a cut, but that's okay because like they're the ones who are, handling everything and take care of that for you, so they kind of make your life easier. Okay, now with music festivals, if you were interested in that, sometimes on their website you'll be able to find information. A lot of the times with music festivals, it is a dance team who is taking care of all the, coordinating and hiring all of the talent. So you're going to have to do some research again and figure out which dance teams do what. For example, EDC, I danced EDC Mexico one year, and the dance team who handled that was Team Easy. And I believe they do a lot of the Insomniac events, if I'm not mistaken. And I feel like once you start dancing, you'll figure out which type of gigs are best for you. For example, when I first started out, I did a lot of nightlife and a lot of festivals, a little bit of corporate here and there. But for me, I find what works best for me now is nightlife. I feel like it's the most sustainable for me because I make a lot of tips and money. Festivals are really fun, but I don't want to speak for everybody, but just in my experience, they didn't really pay well. And then also most of the times they don't compensate you for traveling and food and hotel and stuff like that. So a lot of times when I worked festivals, I either broke even or just didn't even make any money at all because of all the money that I was spending on traveling and food and costuming and, hotels. So yeah, they're really fun, great experiences. I'm not trying to say you shouldn't do that, but do I think it's a sustainable way to go dance? Probably not. All right, and then once you've got the ball rolling, you just booked your first gig. Congratulations. I would definitely recommend setting up a dance Instagram or just all kinds of social media for that matter, like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, etc. And just start building your social media because I get a lot of gigs through social media, believe it or not. I post a lot of dance related content on my Instagram. I really need to get started on the TikTok game. Like, I made a TikTok, but I've never made a video on there. But it looks really fun. Anyways, yeah, build up your social media. use hashtags, hashtag go-go dancer, hashtag I put Dallas nightlife, so that way people who are, you know, going out in Dallas can see, and hopefully they choose to come to the club that I'm working at. There's so many ways that social media can be lucrative to you in your dance career, or any career for that matter. So definitely take advantage of that free marketing. Basically, it is free marketing. So just in my, you know, personal experience, sorry, I didn't even like give you guys my background or anything, but yeah, I've been dancing for I think 11 years now, and it's gotten to the point where most of my gigs are word of mouth. I want to say like 98% of my gigs now are word of mouth, meaning that other people reach out to me to book me. I don't really reach out to anyone to get booked anymore, which is amazing. That's so amazing. I'm usually pretty fully booked. I feel like I'm at a really great place, and that I was able to take this weird thing, because it kind of is weird, right? Go-go dancing. Like, I never thought that I would be able to make a sustainable career off of this, like to make a living off of it, but I am, and I'm really happy about that. And when I first started out, there was not really any useful tools out there for me. I kind of had to just figure shit out on my own, to be honest. So I just wanted to pass those tips on, and hopefully it will be helpful to you guys, because I didn't get that help. I just, you know, like I said, I kind of just learned on my own, but yeah. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my video and got some good, useful, helpful information that you're able to use. I'm going to go ahead and link like some of the things that I talked about, like the Facebook groups, and I'll go back and watch the video and see what else I need to link. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. And if any aspiring go-go dancers are watching, I wish you the best of luck on your dance journey.